Hello viewer, in this video, I will help you learn the basics and the mechanics on how to be a pro in UBG. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We'll first talk about the attacks. There are two kinds of attacks. This is called the M1s, in which you can do just by clicking the left button of your mouse. And this is the M2s, in which you can do just by clicking the right button of your mouse. Now, if you haven't noticed yet, the M1s are basically the weak punches and the M2s being the strong punches. And if we go back, you can see the opponent's health bar. As you can see, M1s has this dark red HP, while the M2s don't. First, I'm going to talk about what the dark red even means. The dark red indicates how much HP you can regain back. Now, the reason why M2s doesn't have this dark red color on the health bar is because M2s basically breaks the regeneration process when you hit the opponent without his block. Now let's go ahead to the feints. This is your perspective when your opponent executes a feint. What even is a feint, you may ask? It's a juke punch to trick your enemies into dodging. And you can do a feint punch just by doing an M1, then quickly doing an M2, or the other way around, which is M2, then quickly doing an M1. Let's move on to the defense. This is called blocking, and you can do it just by clicking F on your keyboard. And I just want to say that, for all the battleground players out there, this game is different, because you can block while being attacked, unlike in battleground games, where you get stunned when you get attacked, and you basically can't do anything about it, unless the combo ends, or you just escape. Anyways, let's move on to dodging. How do you dodge, you may ask? Well, here is a simple tip. You can dodge just by clicking whenever you want to move and clicking the spacebar in order to dash and execute a dodge. As you can see, whenever the opponent attacks, he lights up, and it indicates that the opponent is about to attack. This is basically a guide when you need to dodge. Also, there are two kinds of dodges, the normal dodge and the perfect dodge. This is the normal dodge, and this is the perfect dodge. As you can see, the perfect dodge looks cooler and better, and it's crucial to master this since it will help you on your journey to becoming a pro. And I just want to add that, whenever you do a perfect dodge, you can do whatever you want after that. You can use your ultimates, M2 or M1, because there won't be any interruptions as long as you attack quickly. Now let's move on to the power button. Now, I call this power button because I don't really know what's it called. Keep in mind, the power button can only appear if you're using a certain fighting style. Take mine for example. I am using Chrono's fighting style. That's why I have the focus ability. Now let's move on to beginners' common mistakes. Here we have training stamina bar. It's not bad getting your stamina low, don't get me wrong. The bad thing is you're punching too much, not realizing your stamina bar is almost out, and you get punished because you run out of stamina and get stunned, letting your opponent get a chance to win. The next one is blocking mistake. Now, I see most beginners has this problem. They don't realize that their block is about to be destroyed, and they get punished, giving a chance for the opponent to land an ultimate. Take this for example. Imagine your Gojo. You see what I mean? Anyways, let's go to the last mistake. Well, I won't really call this a mistake because it doesn't happen as much as the others, but I'll just talk about it. As you can see, this is countering. It happens when you and your opponent attack at the same time, but your fighting style can have a faster M1s, so you have a higher chance in dealing a counter. Now, I want you to play a game and look for any improvements, and might as well click that like button. It will surely support me a lot in making more content. Anyways, have a nice day, viewer.